welcome back. Joining me now to discuss their upcoming event is the vocalist of 90's by Nature, Ed Weiner, and the vice president of Western New York Heroes, Lynn Magistrale. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you. Of course. Let's talk about the big 90's party happening this weekend. What can we expect? Yeah,
we're super excited. This Saturday, June 8th, we've got the big 90's party at Sto Lat Bar in the event space, so it's a huge open event space. Of course, my band's going to be playing it, 90's by Nature. We cover pop, R&B, rock, all the fun stuff from the 90's. You know, think your, everything from your Third Eye Blind to your Shania Twain to the Cranberries to Blackstreet, all, every genre gets covered. There's also going to be a 90's photo booth. We've got a DJ all night spinning, DJ Crazy Beats. And there's also going to be a 90's costume contest, all kinds of 90's decor, lots of fun stuff to do.
Oh my goodness, sounds like a blast, but it's also a night raising money for a great cause. So Lynn, can you give us some background on your foundation, Western New York Heroes?
Yeah, absolutely. Western New York Heroes is a nonprofit organization that helps support veterans right here in our community. So we help the veteran themselves, we help their families as a whole, widows and widowers, of course, as well.
We know about your organization well and all that you do in our community. Now, the event is going to be a blast. You mentioned it, but obviously there'll be live music. What else can the viewers expect?
Yeah, I mean, so the first part of it, I mentioned we've got not only live music all night, there's a DJ, photo booth, costume contest, and on top of that, we've got all kinds of different options available for tickets too. So we have VIP options available, which include an open bar and open food for 3 hours, early entry. And then there's also general admission tickets, which they're just $10 a piece, $15 day of at the door. So it's really, a fun, affordable, and really probably the most fun you're gonna have on a Saturday night in a long time. And get ready for a throwback, because that costume contest, I've already been hearing and seeing some people's ideas. You've got to be in costume. It's going to be a great time.
Oh, you've got to get it together. Any tips on what we should be wearing? We saw on the flyer Clueless. That's a good start for 90's. I'm trying to think what else was going on.
Yeah, you could pick. You could really pick anything you want. You could pick from like TV and movie style costumes, or you could just pick from general 90's fashion, right? So you could pick early 90's, you could pick your windbreakers, you could pick baggy jeans and Jenkos from the late 90's, you can pick crop tops and butterfly clips if you want to go with like the, the pop diva stuff. So really whatever you want to do, it's just going to be tons of fun, and the more you get into it, the better time you'll have.
Now, why did you choose to use this event to raise money for Western New York Heroes?
Yeah, so, with myself, I've got a lot of experience working with Western New York Heroes, both from singing with Nerds Gone Wild and the events that we do for Veterans Day, and as well as with my role with Sto Lat Bar. We really just believe strongly in what they do for the community as an organization, especially for our veterans. So we wanted to pick the right opportunity to give back to them, and we really felt like this was the right chance to do it. So a portion of the proceeds will go to them, and we hope we can help out a lot of vets across town.
Now, is this your first time throwing this 90's party, or is this a recurring event?
It is. This is the first time, and we hope of an annual party.
Okay, so this is the inaugural event, so this is the time to go. You want to be there when it all started. Yep. What are you most excited for?
I'm so excited to not be in work apparel.
Yeah.
Right? Right. I was in the 90's. I was in a uniform. We were in camouflage. So this is super exciting. And I'm sitting there trying to scroll through. I just totally gave away my age, but I would scroll through. How are we supposed to dress? I was in boots and
yeah, you were serving. We're serving in a different way this time.
So excited. So excited.
And let's talk about the event space at Sto Lat. There's so many events there. It is so wonderful.
Yeah.
Can you kind of explain how big it is and how much room there is for people to party?
Absolutely. So the event space is adjacent to the Sto Lat Bar restaurant. So it is connected through a door. However, for this event, it will be closed off. It's a separate party. So there's a separate entrance that you come in right from the front to the left of where Sto Lat Bar is. When you walk in this space, most people don't believe it. The reaction I almost always see if it's the first time somebody walks in and says, wow, I didn't even know this was here or what it looked like. Wide open space, totally refurbished, beautiful, wood floors and, nice chandeliers and light fixtures. And really, we can transform the space into anything. So for this party, for example, it's going to have all the 90's decor. It's going to have uplighting, and it's going to feel really, 90's feel to it. But the space itself, depending on if it's seated or standing, can fit as small as a 50-person event and as large as like a 500 to 600-person event in that room. So, we're expecting a pretty big crowd for this one. It's going to be lots of fun, and I think everybody's going to really enjoy that space too.
Now I have to ask, what was your favorite band or artist from the 90s?
Oh,
that's a tough one. I know, right? That is.
I love so much 90s music, you know, so for me, you know, I grew up early on with like the 90s rock, so, you know, your Pearl Jam, your Foo Fighters and all of that. But I absolutely love the 90s R&B and pop. Like, that's really where, like, I just love anything that like, gets your toe tapping, gets you dancing, gets people singing along.
Oh, my God.
Usher, you know, Destiny's Child, you know, just any of that pop, Montel Jordan, you know, just refreshing myself. That may or may not be in the set Saturday night. We'll see.
Gotta be there to find out.
There's just so much fun pop and R&B that we really just try to do in that band.
Alrighty, I love it. This is my time. I'm so excited to jam out to my favorite throwbacks. And viewers, you can too if you'd like to purchase your tickets for the big 90s party at Sto Lat Bar. You can head to their website at stolatbar.com. Thanks again for coming in.
Thanks for having us.